Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, awakened rainbow tribe of the new Eden timeline. As we enter the wave spell of the yellow star today, we have intense waves of higher resonance flowing in. The next 13 days are encoded with the energy of enlightenment, abundance, and freedom. With this massive activation portal, we have fifth dimensional plasma gamma waves spiraling in from the galactic core. These appeared as white blasts of light on the Schumann charts as 23, 25, and 28 hertz. As the energies amp up, we are navigating unknown energies. As we take these in, we anchor and rise with them. Keep going through and through and through until total compression breakthrough. The Holy Spirit is with us to guide and keep us on mission. Allow the energies to flow through you and connect with the crystalline core of Pachamama. The great mystery aligns us with our higher purpose of this great ascension. In this transformation of our reality into 5D, all that needs to be released is coming to the surface to be embraced, healed, and resolved. We do this with our pure awareness and divine intent. Any negative emotions and feelings rising up are a calling from our inner child, our innocence, that needs to be loved and healed. This is occurring both physically and non-physically and multidimensionally. In other words, what we are experiencing is multifaceted and convoluted. We are bringing order to chaos with these divine feminine energies rising up. Together, etherically, we are connected and serve the highest presence of Source Creator to assist Gaia and all her children in the shift of the ages into the eternal manifestation of bliss consciousness of the new golden age of infinite life. Keep lighting up the grids and transmitting our love, joy, and bliss to Gaia and all sentient beings of the sacred way. Aho! And now, beloved beings of light, I'm going to take a few minutes and explain an event and experience that happened today with these massive energies coming in, very intense waves. Early this morning, I was taken into the collective field of consciousness around Gaia, and those that have been following my journey for a while will know some of these stories. 222 flowing in. I've been on this journey over 48 years in this realm, and trained many years with many masters prepare for what we are transitioning through in these times. And for those following these transmissions for a while, you may remember last winter solstice, December 21st, 2020, when I was moved to the room 237 in the hotel. Yes, I know, the same room as in The Shining. That's why I say you cannot make this shift up. I was under heavy attack by archonic energies, being taken into the infinite false time loops of the dark archonic energy. This morning I went into the same energy with these intense waves, and I witnessed and felt deeply the archonic dark suffering time loops that are still entangled with the New Earth Golden Age timeline. These are things that we are resolving. If you journey into the energy, you may witness the luminous field, the luminous sphere of Mother Earth, and the dark filaments surrounding it. If you are called on this mission, and this is part of your work, you can assist by consciously removing these dark anomalies. You may see them as bands or kind of like dark wiring that surround this luminous sphere of infinite billions of filaments of light. You'll see dark bands within it. Now you can remove these with your intent, and while you're removing these energies, these anomalies, blaze the whole energetic field with our violet ray of transmutation and healing, and then flood the realm, this earth realm, with a blue ray healing light. Surround and encompass this whole realm, this whole field of light with gold light, and seal it with the divine white light of Source. Now only do this if you feel the calling, if you hear the calling, or if this is part of your mission, because these energies are very intense. You are much more powerful than any of these false energies, reptilian archon, whatever you want to call the dark anomalies, the false aspects of manifestation. These dark, suffering time loops are still entangled, entwined within the new earth timelines. So these are some of the last resolutions, resolving, healing, purging, releasing for the collective, and flood the realm, the field, with your joy, your bliss, your love, your compassion, and keep rising, rising, rising until the whole universe fits in the palm of your hand, like the twinkling of an eye. If this resonates with you and this you feel is part of your calling, go there now. And you can do this mission, this work astrally, etherically, with the power of your infinite source energy. Namaste. We appreciate you all and for shining your light and coming here on this great mission. I spent many hours this morning working with the energies and assisting Gaia and all her children in removing what is left of these archonic energies, but we need the full force of our 144,000 on this final mission. 555 coming in. Okay, now let's move on to the activations all over Pachamama. We had a synchronic code today, 144 and 1.5 or greater earthquakes, the 144 coming in. Most powerful again today in the root chakra, Pachamama, 5.4, South Sandwich Islands, Kundalini rising. These energies are still building. You may feel this in your root chakra. Many are being affected. Kidneys, bladder. This is the water element. As the waters rise and build, we release the toxins, the energies, the chi, the stagnant chi through kidney, bladder. Earlier today, we had a wave, a sine wave again today that flowed across the planet. Starting in Italy, Calabria, 4.812, Divine Feminine, 202 kilometers depth, 222 portal. Afghanistan, 4.3 in the holy portal there. Northwest Kuril Islands, and then up into the crown of Alaska, creating the pulse of the one law. South Sandwich Islands with the 5-4, Puerto Rico 3-1, another 5-1 South Sandwich, Greece 4-3, 4-7, Tonga 5-3, Juneau, Alaska 3-1, Puerto Rico 3-1, 3-3, 3-3, Trinity, multiple activations with this new Atlantis energy, the Atlantean, South Sandwich 5-0, 5-3, 5-0, another 5-0, 5-1, one after another. The energy keeps building, pulsing, preparing for this final release as the Kundalini energy rises up the spine through the Andes of Pachamama, preparing Gaia for this great ascension, this quantum leap. U.S. Virgin Islands 3-5, Indonesia 4-5, Japan 4-2, Mexico 4-2, South Sandwich 4-7, 5-1, 5-1, 5-2. Many activations all day again today. This energy has to keep building, keep rising from the emptiness into the form. This energy is being stirred up in the sacred cauldron, Lower Dantian, from the root into Lower Dantian, to prepare the vessel, this holy vessel, which is this simulated reality, that through the ascension, the portal fully opens in the crown to allow the final codes of source code to emanate deep into the crystalline core for the full upgrade, which is the quantum leap, the shift into the new earth, 5D. So we do our best to live from our heart and transmit our love, our light, our codes to humanity, to Gaia, to Mother Earth. So thank you for joining us on this great mission together. Project New Jerusalem. Aho. Now let us continue with the current Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 25 degrees, 27 minutes Capricorn. The sun is at 27 degrees, 16 minutes Leo. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 28 degrees Leo. Many little birds on the limb of a large tree. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 26 degrees Capricorn. A nature spirit dancing in the mist of a waterfall. From astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor, pull a card for you from the tarot deck. Dreams of Gaia, from Raven Phelan. The card she pulled for you today, card 16, Destiny. Keywords: personal destiny, universal destiny, seeking answers, purpose, quest. Key phrases: your destiny is to become whole and connected. Your destiny is to lead a life with meaning and purpose. Step inside and explore heart and mind. Discover your gifts and talents. A sense of purpose and confidence. Ancestral healing may be required. Break the chain. Remember your dreams. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Sometimes the most important destiny remains hidden. Your destiny may influence generations to come. Overcome the trials and obstacles. Meaning, the destiny card represents the 8th reason for being, to embrace your destiny. Your destiny is twofold. You have a universal destiny and a personal destiny. Your universal destiny is to become whole and connected, to find your center, to overcome all that destroys your peace, to face your fears, let go of hurts, and love yourself and your life with unreserved delight. You also have a personal destiny, and that destiny involves seeking and following your bliss. Your destiny is to find and lead a life that has meaning and purpose. But your destiny is not going to be found out there in the world. You must step inside and explore your heart and mind. Your destiny is not predetermined. It is a choice you will make based on your inherent gifts and talents. To meet your destiny, you must first discover and recognize what those gifts and talents are, and then work to use them for the benefit of self and others. To know you have a destiny or multiple destinies can give a sense of purpose and confidence. It can bring you joy, peace, and fulfillment. However, your journey toward meeting your destiny can be full of obstacles and trials. Like the quests of old, this is your quest. But instead of seeking an intangible, holy grail, you move towards something tangible and real. There are activities and interests that inspire your passion and love, that make you feel complete, and imbue you with a sense of rightness. It is these things that you are destined to do. It could be gardening, it could be painting, it could be fixing broken things and repurposing them, it could be healing, it could be protection, it could be anything, but the key to recognize is how it makes you feel and what you are willing to do in order to make it a key part of your life. You are never too old or too young to seek your divine purpose. This is what we spoke of earlier as our higher purpose on this great ascension mission, ascension journey. And now today from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith, you are changing, evolving, stepping into you. Sometimes you feel this overwhelming urge to share that with others, share your truth, your understandings, your knowings. But when you do, you get a strange backlash, or worse, you get nothing. That's because they literally don't understand. It's as if you can read an ancient lost language, yet to them it's still gibberish. It's like when you look at another language being written, and it's just lines and squiggles, yet there's a whole collective of people that use that language every day to communicate. That's exactly what is happening with you. You have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. You are aware of the truth and the knowledge of the world. You are a key holder, a wayshower, a light worker. You have taken a very long and arduous mission to arise Gaia and the collective. Each of us has a special purpose, a mission, a journey that is unique to us. There we go with the synchronicity of your purpose here. Yet they all come together in one big, beautiful ball of love. We have passed the threshold now. It can literally begin any time starting last night, Wednesday. We are needed to keep our vibration high and anchor in the light. You are amazing. Thank you for stepping up and coming in for this mission. 4 Sleeps to Go, August 23rd, 9 p.m. EDT, agirlintheuniverse.com. And from Goddess Central, raise the Kundalini energy within yourself. Spread nectar throughout the universe. Embrace all paths with love. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Amanda Lawrence, Wayshowers, significant incoming energies now, 1930 UK time, 3 dominant vibrational key code patterns for us. Dominant incoming rays, emerald green ray and gold ray, plus less dominant but incoming is also the violet ray. The gold ray is sparkling in all space, both indoors and outside. In our collective field here on Mother Earth, it's so present. Anyone feeling tired, it will pass. It's just a lot of energy we are all absorbing and getting accustomed to, a faster spin. It's possibly not an easy week for the human, but as a lift, Just know your inner seeding is now ripening for the harvest time. So be gentle on yourself, nurture you. Allow any fatigue or mental uncertainty to arise. It will pass. Know your path is on track. And what we have sowed is ripening now for our own harvest on and around the autumn equinox timeline. September equals another big shift, so no rush, no self-imposed pressure of the mind. Just allow you to flow through. All things can flow through you. There's nothing to hold on to or grasp. Only the greater freedom inner surrender brings. Bit by bit, we are increasing our human physical body to be a closer frequency match to our light body. To do so, the physical photon light in the cells has to spin faster. Hence the temporary fatigue. We are increasing consciousness levels in a huge step now. I love you all. One love. Amanda Lawrence, 19th of August, 2021. And from the Order of the Star, Soul Awakening and Ascension. Change is constant in life, and just like seasons, humans also change and upgrade their energy patterns and structures. Humans shed their old layers of existence and ascend into newer ways of being. When existing patterns, frequencies, and our experiences start feeling meaningless and out of sync with our core essence, we start ascending to a higher level of existence and consciousness. The literal meaning of the word ascension means to rise up or climb. It is a process of evolving our consciousness by shedding of the old energies, habits, addictions, beliefs, mindsets, and psychology which no longer serves our highest good. In the spiritual parlance, ascension is described as an alchemical process meant to assist humans in evolving to a higher level of existence. When we awaken to the realization that there is more to life than meets the eye, we enter a process of transformation that awakens the soul and our ability to integrate higher levels of awareness. When one tunes in the true resonance of their destined path, one is given a true focus to zone in throughout the transformation process that is ascension. At this time there is a great call and need to listen within, to take the time to meditate and feel the subtle changes within and all around as the quite literal frequency of the earth is going through a major uplift and renovation. There are spikes of the resonance of the earth at this time. Some frequencies being recorded, which are waves of sound and light, are higher than we have ever seen before in our history. This means that in this eternal now moment that the earth is choosing to resonate with source. The frequency of the actual electromagnetic pulse of the earth's core and electromagnetic field of the outer stratosphere has raised its vibration. Right now, the actual vibrational energy and resonance of the earth has been going through massive changes, and you may have been feeling these changes without even realizing that you are feeling them. That is part of why now is absolutely the time to enter the depths of one's soul. When we truly realize everything we do, think, say, and feel has a cause and effect on us, and everything around, we realize what oneness really is, and what our responsibility to it really is. With the connectedness of all things, it makes sense that soul awakening emerges from the heart. It's the center of our being, and the loving energy of the heart emanates connectedness. When we open to the love we hold in our hearts, we awaken the soul. As we unify and collaborate as one people, we have the power to change what needs changing, including ourselves. Our soul waits patiently for its moment of awakening. Through an understanding of who our soul is, its role in human evolution, and as co-creator with God, we will create heaven on earth. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Irina Velezquez, Universal White Brotherhood. Greetings, dear ones. We are Universal White Brotherhood. The time has finally arrived for us to communicate directly with humanity. We are a group of ascended masters, galactics, and other spiritually advanced beings who have been overlooking the spiritual progress of your civilization. You are now in the turning point of your history, moving forward to 5D, or lose completely your divine identity. We have been watching your development for centuries. Today we are here to speak about your near future. First, open your hearts and learn to express gratitude to each other. Your fear and anger channel directly toward the controllers, and tell them, looking straight into their eyes, that you were born free and came here to expand your consciousness and help the development of this planet. Your mission here is not to follow the agenda of darkness that eliminates your human rights. How long are you planning to tolerate the lies? You have our support, and we always send our love and light. Every day the high energies reach Earth. The messages posted by the universal channel are encoded with light codes to help awaken the ones to move to the next higher level and wake up the non-awakened part of the humankind. Dear ones, you need to leave the matrix as soon as possible and don't ever look back. Your controllers always bring new obstacles and problems to the table, and you don't need to entertain the 3D duality for them, because you are the light, and you are powerful enough to create your own high-dimensional, happy reality. The power of light is growing with each moment, and the darkness is getting weaker and weaker. The storm is coming, and it's going to overturn these rulers. Their time is ticking as the divine truth is going to overflow your dimension. It's divine timing with no more delay. We have been waiting for this moment of truth for a very long time. Peace and love are approaching this planet, no matter what the darkness are hiding under their sleeves. Their epoch of ruling is forthcoming to the end, and the new golden era is entering this part of the Milky Way galaxy. Please continue to raise your energies to reach ascension. The others who are still not awake are going to carry on their journey in the third dimension. Please don't get frustrated with your loved ones. You can't take their path. They're going to reach the destination ascension in their own timing. Right now, humanity reached a pivotal point in their history, and your destiny is in your hands. You have enough power in yourselves to overturn the tyranny of controllers. Many prophecies have been written about this planet with the predictions about these coming changes. We have been protecting and watching over Mother Gaia for a long time. Now it's your time to shine and clean up your planet from the darkness. We are happy to connect to all of you today. Love and light, thank you. Think positive and be strong. Universal White Brotherhood. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Terry Wade, it's time. Starseeds are beings that heard the call from Earth, from a council that oversees this planet. They are here to stop the lower consciousness from destroying itself and all its creation. This consciousness was created by greed, lust, power, and control. Many lessons will have been learned at the close of this third-dimensional consciousness. The current starseeds on Earth right now inserted themselves into the great stories told by Earth's past gods. Earth is not what we think it is. It is a construct of the mirror image of its consciousness. Remember, as I mentioned in my past posts, when the human race was seated here, we were created to thrive and live as very high vibrational beings with abilities beyond this third-dimensional consciousness. When the consciousness of Earth fell in vibration, it morphed into a mirror of itself, our current reality, the Matrix. Those who created the fall are now learning why these very important universal laws cannot be broken. We are finding out just how important keeping everything in balance really is. Nature will always correct itself. Nature will always balance itself, and nature will always win. Everything is in cycles. Each cycle has a beginning and an end, and humanity is finding out that we are at the end of a major cycle. We are also finding out that we did everything the hard way. This consciousness needed to be cleaned up from the very bottom to the top. This is the Starseeds' mission. They are here to bring the base up. Starseeds have a specific mission and are awakened in waves. The last of the DNA codes are being activated, and each starseed, all by their design, have been triggered. The prophecies of this time were written by beings who volunteered to dive in, look into the future, and document what they saw so the awakened in our time would know to choose something different to make our timeline more desirable. Starseeds attend meetings inside Earth and off-planet to discuss the difficulties as well as the successes. Starseeds are the conduit between this heavy Earth plane and the higher realms. The reincarnation machine has been destroyed, and many starseeds know very well they will not return, so they must get it right and see this thing to completion. We are watching this 3D matrix collapse. Humanity is finding themselves at the end of the cycle of control and are being made aware of the psychopaths who are of service to self. Both are finding it very hard to exist together, hence our current chaotic situation. Starseeds live in this world, but are not of it, and have a heavy burden to pay. A huge setback occurred in 2011 to 2012 due to CERN, meaning when starseeds would travel to the future, they would eventually work their way back to that time before CERN set humanity off on a parallel reality. CERN did this because we were entering the heaviest, densest part of the photon belt in 2012, and they knew that all the codes were here to activate our DNA, which would awaken the population and progress humanity through this 3D matrix, but all the players are here, and the door is ready to be opened. Aho, from Divine Sistar of the Light, Grace Solaris. Starseeds, stay strong, know you are fulfilling the task. Do not succumb to the numbing and alluring you into losing track, and trust in the plan. You know why you are here. Each of you are playing different roles and are positioned exactly where you are needed. You are each positioned at energetic strategic positions where you are aligned to your galactic affiliates and stellar monad. You hold important keys through your galactic imprint that creates star portals through which the galactic codes and plasma is enabled to pour in. This is some of your major tasks, but it can leave you somewhat worn out at times as you transduce and conduct these energies into the Earth's grid. Currently, and in addition to this, there's a great escalation in the transmutation of your cellular makeup from carbon to silicon-based. Some of you are further in this process than others, depending on how much emotional luggage you have ridded yourself of and thus raised in vibration. This transmutation, which is gradual and ongoing, is making you lighter as your cells start to vibrate on ever higher frequencies, and so the density of your body, your skeleton, is literally broken up. In other words, you become more fluid as you are turning more and more into fifth-dimensional plasma beings, similar to your cetacean family, the dolphin and whales. This again activates the Kundalini flow in your body, which activates the star gateways in your body, which again ignites your galactic keys and codes. This can cause pain in the denser part of the skeleton around joints, typically in the hips, knees, tailbone, or other important joints. Take this as an evidence of the advancement of your transmutation into a crystalline being, which goes hand in hand with the development of your Merkaba. Many of you are starting to wake up to the next leg of your mission in your particular role. Now that humanity is on the verge of a quantum mass awakening, nothing is as it seems. Do not buy into the collective narrative psyops currently playing out on the world stage. Be diligent. Do not let yourself be distracted. Keep your focus and vibration high, commanders of light. The current state of affairs is staged to abstract you and cause trauma and fear in the collective body on one side. However, it is allowed to happen to cause the much-needed awakening and removal of the 1% swamp. Stay strong in your light as the beacons of light, the great star portals you came here to be. Nothing can harm you when you hold this frequency and purity alive. You are the creator of your reality. No one and nothing else but you. Own this truth, be in this galactic knowing, which is you just remembering and owning who you truly are. You are invincible and indestructible. Hold on and shine bright in your true light. You are love incarnate, stars of immense magnitude and might. From Grace Solaris, and from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn, servant of Yahweh. You're coming to an end to healing and purification. The subconscious mind and emotional body are neutralizing the former belief system. As this completes, the crystalline DNA continues restoring back into your original divine blueprint, bringing more knowledge and evolution to move forward. This continues the clearing of contracts with the devil and restoration of your covenant with the Most High. The devil's attachments are being triggered to release and dissolve for you to be completely independent, to return back home to Source. Feelings of being lost or abandoned may be surfacing as you walk through this passage alone. Take time for self-care today, if needed, to support your journey. Divine intervention is ensuring a quick final release of past karmic contracts, and third-party interference is removed out of your life. This is especially foundational to ensure that no one comes in and destroys what you have created ever again. Peace and closure is attained as the doors to these energy vampires shut. No longer do they have access to you. We will witness this through Virgo season that commences with Sunday's Aquarius blue moon. Any part of these attachments that incepted into your consciousness, self-sabotage, and fears that you can't do it are transmuting. Optimism is replacing fears, jealousy, envy, and doubt. God is setting boundaries to this for karmic balance and neutralization. This is the end of that learning cycle for good. What's been taken from you will be restored, especially from your creation power centers. Trust in God's plan that He is ensuring all heartbreak, wounds, and mourning are being completely healed, so you are no longer carrying that seed point of attraction. This is in your best interest for you to receive your prayers answered of loyal, faithful, loving relationships that are your perfect match. Continue setting boundaries and take the time needed to heal. Being in the sun and connected to the earth and nature will fully support you today. From Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Mercury conjuncts Mars and Virgo. Mind, will, and drive unite. It's easier now to act on our decisions, cut through confusion, and assert opinion. The mind is a tool. Challenge yourself to learn one new thing every day to keep your mind flexible and sharp. Keep busy to avoid restless boredom. Make time for calm reflection to reduce mental overstimulation. As Mercury and Mars are in helpful Virgo, consider giving voice to charitable causes. Speak up for those who are often unheard. Talk about mental health to challenge preconceptions and clear the way for others. Share stories of how you overcame difficulties to reach your goals. Working in shadow, this duo can sometimes stimulate arguments. Words become weapons. Stand down, keyboard warrior. Frustration and anger are calmed by focusing on small, practical steps to improve circumstance. Speak about what can be done rather than what can't be done. Guard against being overcritical, especially with yourself. Don't sweat the small stuff. Think brave thoughts. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 248, Yellow Magnetic Star. Magnetic is the name for the number 1, and its keywords are attract, unify, and purpose. The first day of the wave spell sets the agenda for the 13-day journey. Set your goals, identify the purpose, and consciously enter this wave spell in order to get the most out of it. Yellow star is the glyph that represents beauty, art, and elegance. Yellow star days are great for beautifying your world, appreciating art, and appreciating the beauty in all those who you encounter. First impressions are not always accurate, so before you judge someone, try to see their inner beauty. Today is about viewing the world through the eyes of a child, full of wonderment and dazzled by shiny things and pretty lights. It's also a great day for shining like a star, so dazzle if you feel compelled to. Today you may find you are attracted to all things beautiful. Enjoy it, as it is something we do not do often enough. The guide for the day is Yellow Star, so it's a double helping of beauty today. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Yellow Magnetic Star, Kin 248, 19th of August, 2021. Attracting a beautiful life. 19/8/2021 equal 32 equal 10/8/5 equal 113 equal 14 equal 5. Day codes 19 Prince of Heaven, victory, fulfillment. 10 manifestation, authority, power. 1 new beginnings, leader, original. 32 truth, charm, attraction. 5 freedom, change, transformation, liberation. Month year codes 8 abundant infinite source flow. 5 freedom, change, transformation, liberation. 13 goddess, cosmic consciousness, natural lore. 4 foundation, form, earth, angelic. Kin 248 equal 14 equal 5 change, freedom, liberation. A simply gorgeous, transformational day of beauty and creativity, walking through openings to a better world in order to sparkle. We have now completed our journey with the majestic Blue Eagle who forcibly opened our eyes to what is happening on a global scale as a global community, pulling us all out of our individual humdrum lives and bringing the focus to our collective family, looking at the higher perspective for the world we wish to create. Blue Eagle has revealed many clues as to where we are headed and holds the grand vision for humanity to manifest it into our new reality. And now the magnetic star is about to take center stage. Today we commence our new journey for the next 13 days with the elegant yellow star as our guide. This is the final wave spell in the Mayan sacred Tzolk'in calendar, and on Tuesday, 31st of August 2021, we reach our final destination, the ultimate stage of enlightenment. Yellow Cosmic Sun, Tribe 260. This is the final day of the epic month of August, and so we have a huge culmination to this evolutionary spin of the Tzolk'in. We now have 13 days remaining to get to the top of this peak and achieve ultimate reunion with ourselves and our source through our mighty I Am presence. Tone of creation, magnetic, is tone number 1 in the spiritual realm as we initiate a new wave spell cycle. Power attracts, action unifies, essence, purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with the magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing, here One comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. Once strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your goals. People, resources, relationships, money, support, and all that you can imagine. Today we are seeking to attract art, discovering more beauty in our lives. We are seeking to unify with all our planetary kin through harmony. The attraction seeks to unify all as one as we collectively manifest our new 5D Earth together. Magnetic kin have a very strong connection to Source, and a gravitational pull to return there and bring all their buddies with them. The power of One is very strong today as it unites us all as one humanity. This will also be the theme for this wave spell, unification, and experiencing the new time as art, through the power of pure, divine harmony and grace. We are at a crossroads and given the choice today, whether to stay in the endless chaos and confusion of a manufactured reality, or to consciously choose to break free and break out of the box. Etznab challenges us to see the beauty in all things, and to attract the most pure and positive high vibrational frequencies, elevating our light quotient in our bodies in order to evolve. Surrendering to being a pure reflection of all that is, we wish to attract and magnetize in our lives. Today we revel in the pure reflection of what such a world of beauty would look and feel like, focusing on creating a world with the highest potential for love, compassion, harmony, and peace. That world is here now. The foundation has been laid. Now we must fully welcome this new way dreaming into our everyday lives. Our collective consciousness is shining today with greater harmony and beauty. We can sparkle and shine through connecting with our planetary kin, through our creative expression and divine service, through creating art, through our body talk, via telepathy, and through our eyes, revealing the deep soul connections that we are evolving into, pure knowingness as we experience ourselves as part of the patterns of nature, full of star wisdom. Remembering ourselves as the ancient and wise star beings of legend and folklore, influenced and interconnected with the movement and dances of the celestial stars. Use the portal of Lamat to call forth, with sincere intention, your higher universal self to merge and unite in your galactic mission to humanity. Turn up the volume on your luminosity. Today's question is, how can I focus on the infinite beauty in this world, aligning with this new harmonic matrix in order to experience my life as a living work of art? Divine blessings for attracting all that you require to shine brightly. Aho, dear ones, beauty and grace await you now. And Lakek Alakin, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 248, Yellow Magnetic Star. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to beautify. Attracting art, I seal the store of elegance. With the magnetic tone of purpose, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this intense and powerful day of activations and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. We archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Gypsy Soul Surfer, for this beautiful painting artwork in today's transmission. Now I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone for continuing to support us in our work and mission. It's because of your pledges and donations that we're able to continue our work here. If you'd like to help contribute and continue to make this possible, you can make a pledge or donation at the links at eaglelovecondor.com. And for our tribe on Patreon, be sure to go and check out our latest transmission. This is a Dharma Talk, mind-to-mind transmission about the rainbow body arts of activation. And if you're new to our Patreon team, we archive all our teachings and trainings on our website, primedisclosure.com. Just click on the menu at the top, Patreon Teachings and Transmissions, and it's much easier to find all of our special treasures for our great tribe of the Eagle and Condor. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful goddess totems and other works of art, and now her patterns. She also has a YouTube channel that she has begun building, teaching her beautiful creative arts. And you could check out her beautiful works of art at lunagoddessart.com, and her YouTube channel is also called Luna Goddess Art. Now I'd like to complete today's transmissions with powerful codes from our Pleiadian bro stars and sisters of the light, and a powerful divine decree from Divine Sister Sandra Walter. Pleiades 1 messages, August 19, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Distractions keep being removed. Couplings to changes in progress. Appropriate structuring are initiated. Luminous reinforcements arrive. Special fleets stationing in null fields for harmonizations. Magnetics excel. Oracles keep expanding. Revelators show themselves by force of callings. Special projector for emissions anchoring 31% non-regressive. Special projector for emissions and reverberation 31% non-regressive. Traumas start to be undone forever. Shaman fauna powers in internal alignment. Projectors aimed. Support 51% non-regressive. Shaman fauna powers in internal alignment. Projectors aimed. Terran reverberation 51% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1 supporting active missionary channels from disclosurenews.it. And now a very powerful divine decree from Divine Sister of the Light Sandra Walter. I call upon my inner Christ light and release millions of light rays out into my world. I am an eternal, immortal being. I am the living light intelligence beyond any limitations of my own thoughts, experiences, or emotional constructs. From AscensionPath.com. And with that, beloved beings of light, thank you for joining us today on this powerful day of activations as we begin this journey down the path of enlightenment for the next 13 days of the yellow star wave spell. Have a most beautiful and blessed awakening journey, and rise, rise, rise with this great ascension through the kundalini of the divine feminine Magdalene energies of the white rose. And really feel this within the Queen's chamber of your heart chamber, in the center of your middle dantian, the heart chakra, the emerald palace, which holds and encodes the gold temple within that leads to the still white magnetic light at the center of all things, the great central sun within you, the kingdom of heaven within. Beyond the stillness, the silence, the void, is the great mystery, our true self, our true nature. So we go through and through and through, as we smile, 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 ground, 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 into Pachamama, rising to the holiest of holies, the sacred temple, beyond all realms, all timelines, all dimensions. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, being connected to all things in all realms. Releasing the false separation program caused by the false projection of the dark light. We carry the threefold flame within our sacred temple within, so keep shining it brightly into the night. 444 coming in, and always be sure to make it the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.